Assalamu alaikum students, I hope you will be doing well. Today we are going to do essay number 4, courtesy. So let's get started with reading and understanding. Courtesy costs nothing but pays a huge dividend. मतलब इससे हमारी कोई जेब खाली नहीं होती है, इससे हमारे कोई पैसे नहीं लगते हैं, बट ये हमारा बहुत बड़ा कर्जा चुका देती है by giving us a knowledge. Courtesy means excellence of manners or polite behavior. It of course springs from good breeding and kindness of heart. Good breeding मतलब एक अच्छी तरबियत spring से निकलती है. A courteous man is pleasant and polite to everybody. He observes good manners on all occasions and always respects the feelings of others. A moral, sensible and well-bred man, a man with a good brought up, will not affront me and no other can. Affront me, he cannot stay firm for the wrong reason with me. Courtesy can be spread by writing good books. It could also be spread by preaching good manners. All the prophets adopted this method. They taught courtesy by their speeches and deeds. They themselves were the embodiments of courtesy. Their deeds and manners were so good that people were attracted to them. Therefore, courtesy, politeness and kindness are the qualities of prophets. These qualities can turn the enemies into friends. Or our holy prophet Khatamun Nabiyyin sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that the best amongst you is the one whose manners are the best. When people meet, they greet one another saying good morning according to the time of the day. Muslims greet one another assalamu alaikum, and they often ask about each other's health and well-being. A Muslim greeting is a kind of wish, a prayer for mutual happiness, peace and security. The Holy Quran lays stress in the form of greeting in Surah Al-Nur verse 61.3. If you know two persons who happen to be strangers, it is your duty to introduce them to each other. If both are men, you introduce the younger to the older. Please meet my elder brother, etc. So this is not the translation of complete verse. It is a part of the verse, but it lays the stress on courtesy. It is a very well-known saying that a tree is known with its fruit, a man by its deeds. A good deed is never lost. He who sows courtesy reaps friendship, and who plants kindness gathers love. This is a quotation mark. This is a quotation. You have to do it as it is. There are a lot of ways of showing courtesy to others. For example, traveling in a bus which is packed with people and you have got seat, but a lady is standing. It is the principle of courtesy that you should offer her your seat, no matter whether she accepts your invitation or not. In a crowded bus, if you are physically fit, you should give your seat to another elderly person or to someone who is blind, disabled and sick. Another form of courtesy which is generally ignored by us is saying thank you and please. If someone offers you a cup of tea, before you accept it, you should say thank you. Similarly, people also refuse to use the word please, which as a matter of fact costs nothing. Therefore, courtesy is the most prominent trait of a true Muslim. Courtesy really makes everyday life more pleasant, more friendly and more meaningful. Courtesy is a silver lining around the dark clouds of civilization. So that is again a quotation. We are going to do our next essay, that is libraries. A library is a repository of medicine for the mind. It is a Greek proverb. With the spread of literacy, libraries have become essential tools for learning. Public instruction is making rapid progress everywhere in Pakistan. It is no more the privilege of a well-to-do only to acquire knowledge, as it was not so very long ago. There are schools and colleges in almost every part of the country. 21st century dawns with a pure promise to be a century of peace and educational explosion. Naturally, when there is thirst for knowledge, there is also an ever-increasing demand for book and magazines. Everybody does not have the means to buy books of all sorts. Mass education program means education on a greater level is bound to suffer adversely, बुरी तरह मुतासर होती है, if there are no free libraries for students. Dear students, the next essay you can read it yourself. There are no difficult words used in it. There are some words that I'm going to explain are stink awfully, बुरी तरह स्मेल करती हैं. moth eaten and worn out, बहुत पुरानी हो गई हैं और उनको दीमक लग चुकी है. And particularly there is no difficult word in that. Another word that needs an explanation is propagation. So the rest essay you can read it yourself. Tomorrow we are going to do the next two essays. Till then, take care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.